what? You have to be hungry. Hungry for what? Hungry for growth. You need to be humble. Humble for what? Humble to ask help. And also you need to be smart. Smart for what? Smart to understand that you have to change. Change is possible. Change is profitable. Change is powerful. If you don't want to change, you will be. I'm going to come back. If you don't want to change, ladies and gentlemen, remember these guys, BlackBerry. 20 years ago, if you had a BlackBerry, you were like, only the directors, what that thing, only those that were right up here. The level 30 will be those that will be able to afford one of those. But now the problem with BlackBerry is that they refuse to change. You know, there are some colleagues, you get informed them at DOT, then they tell them, look here, I've been part of DOT for 17 years. So you just came 3 years ago, and you think that you're gonna change DOT. Ask us. I've been here for 17 years. If you don't change, colleagues, you're gonna be like BlackBerry. Did you know that BlackBerry, the company, was the first mobile phone to introduce an email in their phones? If I had a BlackBerry in a taxi, I will email you, I will email the director, and then if you don't have a BlackBerry, it means that you would go in your laptop, on your laptop, one of those big computers 20 years ago, that bloody thing will take 20 minutes to switch on, you have to wait for it and to boot, then the internet is very slow, it's using Windows 1998, while I did all that in a taxi on my BlackBerry. But now the problem is that they started relaxing and they didn't realize that the world is changing. BlackBerry, this is their revenue. Over $250 billion in 2011. But now look at 2022. Just $1 billion. They're gone. They will never come back. So colleagues, in the words of a man, a leader, 1968, at night, a leader stood in front of a hall like this, to both the young and the old, black and white, rich and poor, famous and unknown. And a leader sold an idea, because of leadership, it's all about a vision, a visionary. And this leader stood in front of them and said, I have been to the mountain top, and I have seen the promised land. I might not get there with you, but we as the people shall get to the promised land. I might not get there with you because of DOT is gonna overlive you. It's gonna be there forever and ever. So the problem is, the challenge or the question is, are you going to pass on the baton to those behind you, to those who are coming after you, or are you going to go? And while you are inside the coffin, will you be still having the baton in your hand? Because there are some people, colleagues, when you go to their funeral, I don't know what they call it, when you are passing just to view the body. You know that there are some people, even if you don't really see it, but there are people who died refusing to give up, to pass on the baton. Please don't go. Please don't leave DOT with a baton in your hand.